Everybody, in this video, take a look at Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive. This is a brand new action RPG. What you see here is the demo version of the game, not the final version, so things are subject to change. Just keep this in mind. So it's an action RPG based on the hit Solo Leveling webtoon and anime. You play as Sung Jinwoo, starting out as the weakest hunter and rising to become an unstoppable Monarch of Shadows. At the beginning, you can kind of choose a class. There are different ones. Some of them are more difficult than others. You can see the different stats, how each one actually is affected in terms of their ability scaling. You also have your starting weapons, which of course you're going to unlock more later on. Now the game combines fast-paced combat, customizable skills, powerful weapon choices, and letting you create your own fighting style. It retells the original Solo Leveling story, but also adds exclusive new adventures you won't find in an anime or manga. Aside from that, you can dive into the single-player campaign or team up with others in co-op multiplayer battles. Alright, that introduction aside, let's jump into the game.
I don't think I've seen you before. What's your name?
I'm Sung Jinwoo.
I'm Sodin of the Hunters Association. Perfect timing. The Hunters Association just launched a new Hunter community board. You can register and start using it right away. So feel free to check it out.
So before we go into combat, I want to show you some of the features. So let's go for the main character. You can see the stats. They already gave it to me with level 30. You can see the different loadouts you can change on the fly at the top. You can see the different items. Some of them I already got, some of them I unlocked. There's lots of depth, as you can see, for each weapon. You have lots of, well, kind of like a little article there. But the important things are highlighted. These are perks, passive that you can slot. I haven't unlocked the other ones, so there are 4 of them, but I got some drops. Everything is tagged properly. It's very easy to understand what each one does. But yeah, there's quite a lot of text for some of them. This is my Monarch transformation. Looks incredible. By the way, what you see here is the highest graphic settings. Alright, now we're going to go to this option. This is for the different skills that the character has. Upon his transformation. Visuals are incredible. Same goes to the sound effects. By the way, this is like among the first action game that really pay attention to go to the sub bass. I really felt the rumbling on my headphones, which is incredible. I mean, it wasn't like too much, but you know, you really feel that you discovered everything in the frequency range to really make the game sound really immersive. So these are the things for the character, basically the gear. That I have. You can create sets as well that you can give you benefits. You can upgrade them. You can also, by the way, auto-equip if you don't want to spend time, let the game decide for you. Now we also have hunters, which are other playable characters beside Sung Jinwoo. In the story, hunters are people who awaken with mana powers ranked from E to S, and they are the only ones who can fight monsters and clear gates. Now they are incorporated as recruitable allies. You can unlock them as you play. Each one has their own combat style, like can be tank, damage dealers, or support. Now they don't have Jinwoo's infinite leveling or shadow army, but they bring unique abilities that makes the team battle more strategic. You can also upgrade their items, as you can see here. You can auto-equip as well. If you find something, it's going to automatically assign it if you want to do that like that, or menu assign it. And sometimes you even play missions directly as them, not just as Jinwoo. So see them as specialist teammates that then expand your roster and add variety to combat and let you experience the solo leveling world through more than just Jinwoo's perspective. As you can see, Jinwoo also has its own, well, it's called artifacts, gear. You can see the set and what they do if you have 2 or 4. Now the Army of Shadows in this game is Jinwoo's unique power. It lets him resurrect fallen enemies as shadow soldiers and command them in battle. So these shadows can be upgraded, promoted, and even give buffs to your whole team, making Jinwoo's army one of the strongest features in the game. And in the menu you can also check the different weapons that are available, even compare them to your own, all the artifacts, basically gear. And team formation, so you can choose the one that you want to add. So basically the hunters, you can have your own team or just hunters team separately. And you can set configuration for each. This is basically different potions that you can unlock and assign them to your quick slot. By default, you're going to have the healing potion. Now you're going to get missions from the main console, either world map or battle of time. In the demo we have I think just one area, one zone that you can actually play. Different missions play something differently. Sometimes you're just going to fight with hunters and sometimes with Jinwoo and his team. And there's also the option for the battlefield of time, which I really like because it's time-based, how fast you can actually complete it. You can do solo or with others in co-op lobbies. So it's really great. You want to put like really the best build and try to see how fast you can actually finish this battlefield of time, which is great. Alright, that's the side. Let's jump into gameplay, do one of the missions. Just keep in mind that some of the you have also dodging, perfect dodging, blocking, perfect blocking. They give you an advantage. You can spawn right behind, for example, a boss when you perfect dodge or perfect. Kind of reminds you of Souls-like type of gameplay to some degree. In terms of enemy attacks and the abilities, but of course it's different, but there are some things that can remind me that. Let's jump into the game.
Just follow me, Ray.
Oh, so there's just a boss fight. By the way, keep in mind that abilities are on cooldown, and of course depends on the items, the weapons that you use is going to be different for you.
Wings of wind.
The heavens.
Nice. That was a parry. You can see here I'm switching between characters, which is cool because you can kind of create combos with it.
Darkness. There's light. You underestimate. Shadow walk. After darkness. I need a moment to catch
No!
to the enemy.
No!
Hover on. Time of
One
the
died.
raven. Wings of night.
Heavens are angry.
Annihilation.
No, AoE! Oh, I have the
Let's
switch.
go. This is going to hurt a bit.
I need a moment to catch my breath. There's light. No. It's your turn.
Finish him!
Time of the raven.
Nice! That was fun. Alright. Nice. So
That wasn't even close.
at the end, you're gonna see the result, your rank based on your performance, and you can see the rewards. You can also over and check out the rewards in more details. There are also different rarities, as you can see, for each one with color and letter, like S rank, which is I think the highest. I'm not sure, and others purple. Yeah, it's all good. Now let's jump to the other one. By the way, missions of course will vary. Depends of course on the mission. Some degree you're gonna move along, more enemies. Something's gonna be a dungeon with just boss fight. Now this one I really like because it doesn't really like waves of enemies, because this is just how fast you can do it, and of course it's great for fast sessions, and of course further optimizing and min-maxing your build to try to get the best timing possible. And I like it because not like the waves, for example. I mean, there's no something like that here. But maybe going to be in a full game. I don't know. That it's just going to take you longer because you need to push through as long as possible. Here you need to make it the shortest as possible, so it wouldn't last that long. Alright, so basically we're going to start with a few enemies here, and then we're going to move to a big enemy that we need to eliminate. All again, the timer is counting down right in front of you. In this case, by the way, you can see that we are fighting with Jinwoo and his party, right? This is not like just the hunters.
Take this.
Here also unlock a sniper rifle, by the way, which I use. You're gonna see it in a moment. Which really cool weapon. You're gonna see it in just a moment.
Take this. Out of the way. Focus. Last. I'll blow you away.
I've got your back.
Take this.
Now this is kind of a boss at the third stage, first phase. You can see, by the way, if you got better results for each phase of the fight, which is also cool. And you can see everything in front of you at the top.
You're an unworthy opponent.
Take this. Take this. I'll lend you my strength. Take this. Too easy. Take this. Break. Focus.
Yes, overall my first impressions are very, very good. First of all, the game looks absolutely stunning. Also, music and sound effects done really good. There's lots of options for different gear, different combination, different build. There are options for different loadouts. I think also unlocking new characters will be something great. Variety of different modes that you can choose. Something just versus bosses. Sometimes you're going to fight, you need to progress through and beat different enemies. Lots of cool weapons. There are plenty of them, like sniper rifle, pistols, swords, daggers, spears, kind of special unique weapon, great swords, dual blades, bows, gauntlets, staves. I mean, crazy amount of things. Also, the abilities are amazing. They are just so beautifully designed. It's just so satisfying to watch. Same goes, by the way, to the bosses. They look great. I love the ability to dodge and block and have perfect and dodge block. It feels also very responsive. Of course, depends on your build, right? It's going to be, sometimes less fast than others. Visuals are great. Maybe might be a bit overwhelming at first when you see everything happening on the screen, but it's just beautiful to watch. Some areas like this one felt a bit more bland than others that I try, but still, again, considering that sometimes spells good because it kind of give high contrast to the visual effects. And on top of that, it supports co-op as well. So overall, really, lots of great things going on for this game. Keep in mind, this is the demo version, not the final version, so it's subject to changes. But overall, first impressions are really, really good. Thanks for watching.
I'll make you feel better.